It's the holiday season, and with it comes the one or two new lesbian holiday films for our sapphic enjoyment. This year we have a surprise collab between Tello, a streaming network production and distribution company of films and web series with a lesbian focus, and Alexander Swarens, the filmmaker and actor who made the two previous Christmas films, 2019's City of Trees and 2022's Looking for Her. I mean, maybe it's not a surprise collab. I was just not expecting it for them to combine forces, although now that it's happened, it makes total sense. They have recently released The Holiday Club, which follows the evolution of the relationship between two sapphics, marked by various holidays over the span of a year.
I just moved here for a job, so I'm still trying to find my people.
Well, that sounds like a real niche group you're trying to find.
Yeah.
Sam has recently arrived in town and decides to have a big box of cupcake and cookies delivered from the local bakery on Valentine's Day because they, I do believe they're non-binary, although it's not discussed, they're just referred to with they-them pronouns throughout, are feeling a bit glum about being single and friendless, and they do enjoy good baked goods.
That crust is incredible. You're a master.
A master?
Mm-hmm.
You just call me a master?
A master of crust.
Okay. All right, I can leave happy now.
The owner of the bakery, Bailey, makes the delivery herself, given that she appears to live in the building next to them. She winds up invited in, and there is a definite vibe going on between the two. But Bailey is also in a relationship with a woman, we find out.
My girlfriend is incredibly stubborn, and she doesn't like to try new things, so she doesn't really try my creations.
And while Sam is no doubt delighted at finding out Bailey is a sapphic, they are also clearly disappointed by this piece of information, even having a discussion with their one friend at work about it.
She just kind of flustered me. Do you think she meant girlfriend like how some people call their friends their girlfriends?
I don't know. How did she say it?
My girlfriend doesn't like trying my pastries.
I think she has a girlfriend.
Yeah, I think so.
Still, they order some cupcakes for delivery for St. Patrick's Day in the hope that they might get Bailey hand-delivering them again, because clearly they've been thinking about her, but alas, it's an employee who drops the goodies off. When they run into each other at the local pub, they chat, and again, it's clear there is chemistry. Sam decides to drop by the bakery to flirt a little.
Do you want to try something?
Yeah, it's the only reason I came in here.
And learns that Bailey has broken up with her girlfriend after said girlfriend cheated on her. But it seems like their timing is off because Sam has started dating a girl they met online. Instead, they become friends.
Are we actually becoming friends?
Yeah, I think we are.
And as each holiday of the year passes, they grow closer. Will they have the courage to express their feelings to the other? The answer is of course yes, and this is not even a spoiler, is it? Because that's what Christmas films are all about. Well, this isn't strictly a Christmas film because it covers an entire year, however it does finish at Christmas time with the both of them wearing deer antlers and red noses and sneaking off to the bathroom to get frisky. The premise alone makes this a more subdued Christmas film because it's not only set around December with each frame dripping in Christmas paraphernalia, nor enacting the typical Christmas movie tropes we expect from a Hallmark or Lifetime movie, which I think, if you've enjoyed Alexander Swarens' other films, will be welcomed. It makes for a more low-key love story, which I think has been part of the appeal of her work. Her stories are not marked by dramatics, but rather by more quiet storytelling, and this is most certainly the case with The Holiday Club. Tonally, The Holiday Club is somewhere between her other Christmas films, City of Trees, with the intimate fly-on-the-wall storytelling with slower pacing, and the more polished Looking for Her with comedic elements threaded throughout. Like with City of Trees, silence is often used to create breathing room and space for the unfolding narrative. In The Holiday Club, it's used to show the awkward silence of two people who are not right for each other and have little to say, like Sam and her girlfriend, or the comfortable silence of two people who get along, like our protagonists. There is, as I've said, definitely chemistry between them, and this is well supported with how the film uses a fair amount of improv. To me, this was the strongest point of the film, giving it a naturalistic style and allowed for a lovely interplay between the characters so that you could absolutely believe they would be drawn to each other. The fact Sam clearly had a deep enjoyment of baked goods felt like a point of connection for the ladies, and I did enjoy how Sam wasn't afraid to not like and feel comfortable to express not liking some of the things Bailey made. It felt like a dynamic that was based on truthfulness and honesty. Given their chemistry, I was wondering why on earth Sam stayed with their girlfriend after finding out that Bailey was single again, or even why they were in a relationship to begin with, given they were so painfully mismatched. Although perhaps this is the most lesbian thing to ever lesbian, given how gun-shy we can sometimes be about making a move on the girl, even if we're well aware that she likes you back. This comprises the central conflict of the story, an unwillingness to wreck a friendship despite them being both into each other. And spoilers from here on out, so do click away if you don't want to know, but the fact that this continued after they slept together and had, we are told by Bailey, really good sex, I feel like the two of them being kept apart felt somewhat contrived to add an extra beat to the story. The level of awkwardness that leads to them misinterpreting each other's tepid attempts to discuss things after sleeping together goes against not only the natural rapport that had been present until then, but also the honesty that had been developed. It didn't seem to be motivated by any character traits established early in the story. No, say, hang-ups about intimacy or character conflict around moving from friends to lovers, and I think the story would have been the better for creating a stronger why for why they didn't want to move from friends to lovers. It would have added a welcomed extra layer to the story. Like with Looking for Her, I felt the first 30 minutes of the movie could have been tightened up to create better pacing. I did get a bit sleepy watching this, I can't lie, but then I guess that's part of the Alexander Swarens signature with its slower, softer pacing, and I'm sure for some of you it's just the kind of simple and straightforward content with happy endings that you are craving. If you have enjoyed City of Trees or Looking for Her, I feel like you will enjoy this one too. It certainly feels like it's in the same wheelhouse. This can be purchased from the Tello website along with all the other Tello Christmas films they have, so check out the link in the description. If you are after more lesbian Christmas films to watch, I have a playlist of all of the content I've covered over the years on your screen, and I will be covering some more content in the lead up to Christmas as well. Until next time, lady lovers.